Hey folks, my name is Joe, and I'm going to show you a little bit of a patch that I built. All right, here's clean. With a bass. A little dirty. Auto swell. All right, and let's go with this tremolo sound. Neck pickup. Alright, and we'll go to this last one, just as kind of for fun. There we go. There we go. Hey, so I'll talk about what's going on this wonderful world. If I'm change I did. All right, on this patch, call it on your 6, because I meant it for backing myself up if I'm just by myself, obviously. Yeah, what's going on at the top here? I don't really need that extra gain on. First of all, these volume controls. So I have a volume at the beginning and volume at the end. Right now, I am controlling this volume pedal, but if I move around, it doesn't do it. But if I step on it, it'll control the bottom one. So that is handy if I make a loop. So if I do a loop here, I could fade out the loop. Let's go in and make a quick loop here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So with the original volume pedal, it doesn't do anything, but if I use this one and step on it, I can fade out my my looper. If I want to put a little bass. Yeah, I can add it on there. If I want to add in a little bit of stringy sounds. Stuff off. Turn that looper off. All right. So I got some magic happening right here. So at this spot, I turned that to a crossover. All right. and I have it set to 275. It's not a clean crossover. I wish they would fix this a little bit better. There is still bleed through that happens over that. This just happened to be a fun spot to click it. So basically anything under 275 is supposed to go down this bottom loop. And so when I engage, my octaver, it should only be affecting the low strings and not so much on the high. But it's there somewhat in the background. Not so much when I'm playing like a bigger chord. Sounds fairly clean to me. All right, so everything goes down that path. I have two different delays, so I want my bottom end to sound a little bit different than my top ends. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. And I want my tops to sound a little faster. And so put together. Yeah, so I've now basically split that over. Also, because I have two EQs, I technically have a multi-band compressor right there. So not compressor, multi-band EQ, which is pretty cool. Now, if I put two compressors on there, then I could be doing multi-band compressor. But I am out of DSP at this point because of these particle verbs taking up a lot of the magic. So on here, we have a different particle verb on the bottom than on the top. I have the top doesn't last as long, and it's not as much in the mix. The bottom should last out, so to give you a little bit more bass going through the whole system. All right. Shut those off. As well on the bass channel, we have the octo. See, it's not doing anything on the high ones, but definitely doing stuff on the low. Cool. So that's what's going on. Hey, my amps are just simple. I use the Cali Rhythm, and I use an own hammer. I'm using the 212 Mesa cabinet, and with a 421 and a 121 miking that. I like the kind of spank for my telly, and that works so well. Using a Minotaur and compulsive drive. Okay, I can't talk. Very rarely does the auto swell come on, but yeah, it does happen once in a while. So this is just an idea. Oh, I always have a spring reverb going on on the bottom line. So this is it's a pretty neat idea, I think, with the split crossover. It just gives a different feel and some better control on the low end, especially having bass on the bottom and not so much on the top. Man, that bass player is real fitting with the electric player. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's a little bit of what I got going on there, and I hope you enjoyed. See you again.